Good morning, traders, investors. Dale Sarkar, Trader Boys. We get the markets down slightly this morning. S&P down 22, Nas down 31, Dow's down 220, and the Russell is down 1630. So not too big of an impact. Russell's down 1.1% there. Some money's flowing into the 10-year note, the 10-year bonds here. So money coming out of the stocks, coming to the bonds. Oil's down 26, and gold is down 6. So we're looking for some money coming to gold to really kind of see this continuation here. We get some big players here. Apple has just gone positive. Amazon's continuing its charge to the upside. Tesla is just on a steam train, up 26. It's heading for that 1500 mark, up almost another 2% this morning. It's just huge. IBM and Goldman Sachs, big players on the Dow here, are both down about 1%. And these are our coronavirus plays. Just a couple of sneak peek into it, and they're getting hit pretty hard right there. Jump over to the charts. Get the S&P. It came right off our supply level we posted yesterday. You got to be following these videos because you're gonna know where the turning points in these markets are way in advance. We posted this last week, and look at this. The market has just pivoted there beautifully. We've broken below the demand right here. So we've got a little bit of control on the sellers here. We're looking for the retracement back up into the supply. We can go short, and we can get quite a run here. We do have demand at this area here, and that may be all we get. This is a pretty strong uptrend. Remember, longer term, we'll be waiting to get back to this level here to see if we put in a lower high, and so we kind of get a larger continuation move to the downside to start a little bit of a downtrend. But that's a wait and see game. But this is where we're at, up into the supply. Look for the short, and we'll go from there. On the Russell 2000, it broke early. It broke early. Let's come back to the 1 hour time frame here, and you will see the Russell right up into our supply zone that we posted yesterday. Beautiful. We timed these markets, dropped, hit demand, back up, lower pivot high, lower low, downtrend alert on the 60-minute time frame of the Russell 2000 there. Coming into this area of buying here, so we break below this, we get a nice continuation movement of this, and we can get all the way down into here before we see any real demand coming to the markets. On the NASDAQ, new all-time high posted. That was last night. We've got the drop, right? We're broken below this low here. We need to get below here. Now this is a head and shoulders formation. Left shoulder, there's your big head. Coming in, developing the right shoulder right now. So we're looking to come into this area of supply right here and see if we kind of break that demand level. And that way we'll be breaking the neck. So that's going to tell us that we're going from 10,540, 10,660. That's a 120 point drop. So if we can break this area here, we're looking for a 120 point drop, and that's going to get us down into the demand in this area here. So this is definitely something we gotta watch here. 10.4. So that's an area to watch if you can break below this demand here. Okay. Here's the VIX. So the VIX was a leading indicator to say that we're potentially coming into a turning point in the top market. It's been extremely low down to this demand level here, and we can see some buying pressure coming in underneath the VIX here. So the VIX is telling us to go buy some call options on the VIX and look for this run up in the market here, and we'll see how sort of aggressive that can be. On the oil markets have broken through the demands, broken low here. It's coming down to the support area, support resistance area here. And if we break that support area there, we can drop quite a bit. So oil is up into supply. We've just nailed that. That was a beautiful trade, getting the drop away. This was a great trade I posted yesterday, 420 to 440. That worked absolutely amazing. Now we've got coming off that big supply area, broken through that demand's gone, up into the supply. Look for the drop, look for the break below 39.90. Okay, below 39.90, and that's going to be a great short setup on the oil markets there. Gold just dropped into our demand level here, right? Making the turn, making the move. As more money goes into gold, that's going to give us a continuation move on down on the stock market. So that's where we are in the major markets there. Now, we're a little early just yet, but in NASDAQ, right, we've got to get below this demand level before we can do anything. On the big stocks here, All these stocks are way up there. Apple just sitting up here. Apple couldn't get a new high when the Nasdaq did, so that's an indication of weakness. Big gap here. Apple's going to fill. Apple can get all the way back down to 363 here. So that's a 10-point drop on that on Apple. Amazon's just leading the charge to the upside. Amazon's going to get below 3,000 here before we really look at anything short on Amazon. If you're game, I'll count that one out. I'll look for the retracement and get long Amazon. Netflix new all-time high. Facebook coming right up into daily supply. Facebook's coming right up into daily supply here. So this would be a market that we could look for a short play on. Okay, we could look for a short play on this one. So 241 is the number right there. 241.50 is a good looking short. So if Facebook can get up in here, we've got weakness in the major markets. Don't go short this if you don't have weakness in the major markets. But you get weakness in the major markets to play Facebook, you can get a nice short on Facebook, and it can drop down to 202 here. That'll be a beautiful play. And last but not least, Microsoft new all-time highs yesterday, 211. Wait for the retracement. There's going to be a little bit of demand right in here, coming into a trend line there, and you got a game on. That's it for today. Major markets, major stocks. Enjoy your day. Have a great day.